All right, welcome in the 4C Chico State Wildcats head coach Kim Sutton. To her left is junior midfielder Devin Moronis. To her right is senior midfielder Pooja Patel. Coach Sutton, if you can please start us off with some general comments on this afternoon's first round match of the NCAA Championship.
Yeah, team's super excited to be here. Worked really hard to get to this place during the season. We have a young team, so I knew, first time in the NCAAs. The veterans played well, and that was what we expected and we're hoping for. And it's just tough to give up an early goal at this point in the season. Tough to come back from.
Coach, your second time seeing this team. Talk about some of the differences. They've obviously went on an incredible run after that day that you guys beat them. What did you see out of your opponent today?
Yeah, they're a great team, and they're strong and physical. And I think early in the season, soccer's kind of unkind sometimes, and we snuck a great game against them early on. And we're a very different team now, so I think to some of our credit, we're a better team, and we showed that at times today. And that's a very good veteran team who's been to a lot of playoffs and maybe has a little more experience than us. But it was a pleasure to play them again.
Pooja, you had some nice individual activity out there, some nice runs, just couldn't quite get one to find the back of the net. How did you feel about your performance today?
There were times I felt like I was playing well. Definitely wish some of those went in, obviously. But I think it was a great team effort. My teammates helped me. I tried to help them.
These are 4 great years in this program. Talk about being a Chico State Wildcat these past 4 years.
It's been some of the greatest years of my life, without a doubt. Sometimes it's not about the wins and losses, it's about who you're around. And I think the people in the program and the culture of this whole school actually just really makes it a phenomenal experience.
Devin, great run at the end of the season here to get into this tournament by you guys. Talk about how you feel about being able to make this tournament and a little bit about today's game, please.
It's an honor of a lifetime. Like Pooja said, it's about who you're doing it with and who you're doing it for. To make this tournament is such an accomplishment. There's a lot of adversity we face behind the lines that a lot of people don't see, and for us to get through it together is one heck of an accomplishment. But yeah, this game, it just, you have great competition from here on out and even in our conference, and just comes down to heart. And I think even though we wanted as much as they did, if not a little bit more, you got to give it to them. They're a great team. So we're just going to roll with this and keep moving forward as a unit.
Coach, a lot to be pleased with. 8-game unbeaten run snapped today, starting 4 freshmen in the NCAA tournament. Look back on the season for us, please.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year, we knew we had a lot of talent, but we knew we were fairly young. And starting as much as 8 freshmen, a lot of redshirt freshmen during the year, and just couldn't be prouder of how we came together. And the run that we make at the end, unbelievable. To get into the CCA tournament and then to make the NCAAs, and just so proud of them. Looking forward to the future. Gonna miss this one.
Anything more you want to say about your seniors, Coach, Pooja, and the others?
They fought so hard this year too. Team chemistry was phenomenal, and that really carried us a lot. And I think just the grit they showed today to create, I think 8 corners and all the opportunities, and it just doesn't go our way. And I just. This year's been a super joy to be around them. They've been fun and hardworking every single day, and it's been such a pleasure that it's sad that it comes to an end. But what a great run for us, and to make it all the way to this point of a season, anybody would want to be in those shoes. So, super proud.
I just had a quick question for Devin or Pooja about you guys started out the season with this idea of behind the line, and I was curious how that. As what you learned about yourselves and about your team and about life kind of with that through that lens over the course of the year.
I think that we set a good foundation for this team and for our season. What we knew, we laid out what we wanted to accomplish, and we accomplished a lot of goals that we wanted to hit. But I think behind the line is much more than just soccer. It's about being good people, making good friendships, building good characteristics that you can take on with you in life. And I think that's exactly what we did with this whole mantra.
I agree. Just going off of what Pooja said, it's it all started unfortunately due to fitness, getting behind the line, making sure your toes behind it. But it's all about looking to your left, looking to your right, and holding one another accountable, and making sure that they have their toe behind the line. And then it's this is who we're doing it for. You do it for one another. So similar to what Pooja said, it's getting behind the line in your classroom, making sure you're getting your schoolwork done. And like she said, building those character, the relationships off the field as well as on the field, and taking care of business. Take care of the small things, and the big things will take care of themselves, definitely. And I think this team really proved that.